Sometimes records are meant to be broken, while other records are meant to stand the test of time. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about which one of these records is the hardest to break. Messi scoring 91 goals in a calendar year, Lewandowski scoring 5 goals in 9 minutes, Sadio Mane fastest hat-trick in Premier League history being 2 minutes and 56 seconds, or Ronaldo having 140 career goals in the UCL. I'm going to be ranking these records from easiest to hardest, starting with toughest, with Bayern going into this game with 5 wins and 0 draws or losses, while Wolfsburg had 3 wins, 2 draws and 0 losses. So it was pretty much safe to say that Bayern were the heavy favourites to win in a seemingly normal game. But typical finish, an outside the box shot, a brilliant finish off the rebound from the first shot that hit the post, a volley goal and another. For a player to break this record, their opposition must extremely be overwhelmed in a case such as a lopsided field fixture where the gap in football quality is quite large, or even in an event where 1 or 2 of the defenders are given red cards, and on top of that their team must create like multiple chances and the striker is ruthlessly clinical, and on top of that all this must happen in the same brief window. A couple of players I think can get close to even break that record currently are obviously Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, especially since they play alongside top-tier players that can assist them. And we've seen this happen with the biggest example being in the World Cup final when Mbappe scored 2 goals in just 2 minutes. Or the one time where Erling Haaland scored 9 goals against Honduras, where they obviously went on to win the match 12-0. It's not a stretch to say that they can break this record too. On October 2015, during a Premier League match between Southampton and Aston Villa, Sadio Mane scored a hat-trick, but not just any other ordinary hat-trick, but a goal from a rebounded shot from the keeper, a second goal from a tragic mistake deflected off the keeper, and a third goal where he squared it in the net from inside the box. All this in just 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Now, if you really look at the big picture, this record might be broken because in my opinion, it just needs you to be good for only 1 game instead of a whole entire season. A player could also benefit greatly from luck, as that was Sadio Mane's case with a favorable sequence of events like having not 1 but 2 rebounds that fall the right way. Ronaldo holds the record for most goals all time by a player in the UEFA Champions League, being 140 goals. This record requires elite scoring, but when it comes to Ronaldo's Manchester United, Real Madrid and Juventus, managing to win the whole competition 5 times, 3 of them being he won 3 of them in a row. This record also requires a player to be on a good team that can consistently go deep into the knockout rounds, like at least on average to the semi-finals. This record is so crazy that for a player to break it, he would need to score 10 goals each season for 14 years just to tie the record. It also requires longevity and repeated peak performance on the biggest stage at club level. The players would kind of fit into this criteria of maybe trying to break this record like again I said, Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, who had 8 goals in the 24-25 season, 6 goals in the 2023-24 season, 12 in 22-23 and 3 in 21-22 season, whereas Mbappe's last Champions League stats were 7 goals in the 2024-25 season, 8 goals in the 23-24 season, 7 goals in the 22-23 season, 6 goals in the 21-22 season, 8 in 2021, 5 in 1920, and finally 4 goals in the 18-19 season. Now, despite them not averaging double digits in each Champions in the group stage, which means 2 extra games, and on top of that, like if a team gets to a situation where they want to play directly in the round of 16, they have to first play in the playoff match, like we saw with Man City vs Madrid in the 24-25 season. That's an extra 4 games you have to add in as. In 2012, Messi set one of the craziest records in football history, the most goals scored in a single calendar year being 91 goals across all competitions, obviously breaking the previous record set by Gerd Muller in 1972 being 85 goals. Messi scored 79 goals for Barcelona and 12 for Argentina, with him leading him to having a goal per game ratio of 1.32 goals, meaning statistically if you had Messi on your team, you've already started the game 1-0 up basically. With this stat, it obviously goes without saying that unlike the Lewandowski or the Mane record, this one can't be fluked or achieved by luck. This really requires a year-round standard and brilliance and once-in-a-generation level of goal scoring, and even a small stretch of bad form or even worse, getting an injury can derail the whole thing entirely. It's 69 goals in a calendar year, 2021 and 2013 respectively, and yet it's still shy 23 goals to beat Messi's record. All in all, I don't think any current player can even try to beat that record. Not Haaland, not Mbappe, not Lamine Yamal, not even Harry Kane. And it's not a dig at these particular players, it's just a testament to the greatness of Lionel Messi.